Hello, everyone. It's Uzi time, and this is the Bible study of the Gospel of John, the very beginning. In this study, we're going to be looking at John's Gospel, and so we click. We're doing chapter 1, Exploring 101. Jesus turned and saw them following him, and said to them, "What are you looking for?" John 1:38. So you're thinking about being part of this Bible study? Hey, I don't blame you. The more the merrier. We're aiming high, shooting to do something I think we all love to do, to go exploring. Yeah, you heard right. Exploring. Not sure to what to call this thing. Exploring sounds a lot better than study. So mundane, unless you're into that kind of thing. So admit it. If you're like everyone else, then you like to do a little exploring now and then. In fact, when you do it, I bet you love it. You know how I know? It's easy. Because you're an explorer at heart. That's right. Deep, deep down, you're a natural-born explorer. You probably don't remember, but it started when you were a kid. And I don't mean kid like you're thinking. I mean a kid like you haven't graduated from diapers yet. I bet you crawled into every room those little knees could get you into, holding your head high with those beautiful eyes wide open, taking it all in. That's, of course, if you could get across that little barrier your mom erected in front of the doorway. Sometimes they like to keep us penned up, like we're a major threat or a criminal or something. But I digress. Anyway, you eventually got to know the lay of the land. Here's where Mommy makes our food. Here's where Daddy smokes his pipe and looks at papers. Where my brother goes to bed. But before you know it, you've explored the known world. And then before you know it, you're standing up like the rest of the family. A little wobbly at first. But in no time, you're doing circles around the table, jumping onto the furniture, and that little barrier your mom used to imprison you with, gonzo. So now that you're walking and scooting all over the place, your lay of the land has just gotten a lot bigger. There's that stairway at the top leading into the attic. Time to go exploring. What's up here? Pictures of Mommy and Daddy when they were kids. They sure look different. And what are all these old dishes? And look at that bike over there. I'll share a personal memory. I was a year or two from outgrowing those smelly diapers. I was in Mary's backyard. She was my very first friend who had bright orange hair. Anyway, it was a nice day, and we were looking for four-leaf clovers. I didn't know it then, but my friend Mary, who was Irish, Mary Riley, she had two sisters, and guess what? They all had the same color hair. I don't remember if we found any four-leaf clovers, but I do remember lots and lots of honeybees. They were all crawling on and buzzing around the clover flowers, and the air was filled with the constant hum of their wings. And then you guessed it, one of those bees decided to sting me. Ouch! Of course I did not cry, but that ended our happy exploration, and I learned that bee stings hurt, and sometimes exploring can be dangerous. As birthday parties come and go, our explorations grow exponentially. Soon we know every street in the neighborhood, where all our friends live, where the baseball field is, and so much more. Then there's school. That opens a whole new world of exploring. In history class, a class I liked, we learned about explorers, famous explorers like Ferdinand Magellan, or Francis Drake, or Amelia Earhart. And let's not forget the most famous, Christopher Columbus, who sailed under the Spanish flag with his 3 wooden sail ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. It was in these ships that he made his great discovery of the New World. You'll probably never be as famous as an explorer as others are, but hey, you're an explorer just the same. And all explorers need to have a few qualities: to be curious, to be inquisitive, to have a keen desire to learn, and an openness to discover new things, new ideas, or even completely new ways of looking at and doing things. So that's a little bit of who you are and a little bit of who we all are. That's what we do, and we're very good at it. We're natural-born explorers. It's in our DNA, our genes, our chromosomes. And most importantly, in our hearts and in our spirit. From the very tiniest things like atoms, molecules, and quantum particles, to the tiniest living things like cells, bacteria, and viruses. These are countless and beyond numbering, completely proliferating every nook and cranny of our planet. To the incomprehensibly massive, like stars such as our sun, and its bigger brothers that dwarf and outshine it by millions of times. Countless and beyond number, the Bible declares them to be the host of heaven. With the angels, of course. They're the real host of heaven. It seems as if we want to know and to understand it all, and I think we really do. The same can be said of a good book. When one discovers a good book, it can be hard to put down, I hope you know. Reading a good book is like going on an adventure, but without ever having to leave your chair. The story, the plot, the twists and turns, it's all there at a flip of a page as it gradually unveils itself from chapter to chapter, from beginning to end. It is with this explorer's mindset that we dare to begin to explore one of the greatest books of all time. One of the greatest books ever written. And that book is the Holy Gospel according to St. John. But before we go exploring John's Gospel, it's incumbent that we do some necessary prep. We need to take out our binoculars and get to know the lay of the land. Where is John's Gospel located? What's around it? Who lives there? What am I hoping to find? We will find that the land of John is amid many other lands, and all these lands that are before and after John, they all form one big and majestic land. A land unlike any other. A land that shines with a pure, glorious, beautiful, and divine radiance. A land enlightened by heaven itself. It is called the Holy Bible. In our next chapter, we're going to explore the land of the Bible. Where did it come from? How did it arise? Who lives in it? Why is it so special? So get ready. It's time to take out our map, set our coordinates, and plot our destination, John. And then hold on, because this exploration is just getting started. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, God bless.